Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 30 of Dynasty Warriors 9, and in the last episode, we managed to start the Nanmans, much to my dismay, and we're continuing them. So, yeah, we need to find Li Hui, and once we find that guy, we have to continue on with the rest of the Nanmans and the rest of their stupid tropes. God, I can't really stand it, as you can hardly tell. Also, it's raining!
It's time to take the attack to
Yeah,
the enemy.
it was also raining in the palace in the last part, and hopefully it's not doing so this part. Whatever the case,
are too strong. Please.
We're here, and now it's time for us to get into this base and beat up all the Nanmans that are holding Li Hui hostage. And here comes Meng Huo for the second time.
I'll send a whole lot of you packing.
Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, Meng Huo will always be at the level of the mission. So bear that in mind. He can either be weaker than you or ridiculously stronger than you. So be careful. Just focus on the mission if you're not strong enough to take him down. Otherwise, you just go on ahead and beat up on Meng Huo at any time.
It's very tough. Burns easily.
And if you do, it honestly doesn't matter, really.
Alright! Stop it already! I can't bear this any longer!
Just a little bit more, and we got him. Oh, and he's gonna disappear all of a sudden. Watch. Even after I'm beating him
I
up,
believe this mission is a success.
he's gonna pop right off of the screen, right in the middle of a combo, as I'm, yep, gone. Boom. But Li Hui has been saved, so all that's left now is the rest of the Nanmans. Great. Alright, next up we're gonna have to take on Zhu Rong. All of that is in the vicinity of Nanzong, but here is the thing. You don't have to run into the into any unnecessary battles. But taking out Zhu Rong is a really good idea, since if Zhu Rong is left unchecked, Zhu Rong will make a beeline for the battle to save her husband. On top of the fact that she is going to set the place on fire to make sure that you do not escape. Oh, and by the way, I do have a house here. I should change the music in this area. And wait a minute. I forgot I was also befriending Wang Yi also. So yeah, there's that. I need to find myself some good music to try to I need to find some good music to... Okay, this will do it. I'll try this one right here. This one's not so bad, but that's for the field. But now for the actual battle. Oh, right, I forgot. Some of the tracks are also DLC. Oops. Like the good ones. Really, Koei? Really? Yeah, most of the good ones are actually DLC. And that is basically Clumsy Expression. That is DLC, sadly. And that will be with Lu Su. Curse you, Koei. Curse you. That's one of the best tracks in Dynasty Warriors 7. But they're trying to make a profit, of course. But it's okay, though. Oh, wait. There's Wang Yi, I forgot. Even though Liu Bei was actually befriending Wang Yi, there she is. Although this is the last time you'll be able to actually befriend her.
Can we talk?
And normally she would drop off any items. Well, I better get out of here. I don't want to be around when Xing Sai happened to fight, or Xing Kai, or however you want to pronounce it, finds out that I just so happen to have another woman in the house with me. Ironically enough, you can actually befriend everyone else on your force too. I mean, that will probably open up the gallery at least. Nonetheless, Zhu Rong is this way. And, oh man, look at the level of these troops. Level 69. I mean, it's hilarious, but it's also bad, because I am about to get my butt kicked. Well, not true. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why everyone's fighting back, this is on Chaos mode. So, yeah. I am going to pretty much be fighting very, very hard because of the fact that Zhu Rong is definitely going to give me a run for my money because she's at a higher level than I am.
If you want him back, you need to go home now.
Oh, and bear in mind,
I've been taken captive.
Mazong is also in the vicinity. You do not want anything to happen to Mazong. And as Zhu Rong gets weaker and weaker, she will jump in and attack Mazong and further do damage to him. Worse, Meng Huo appears.
I really didn't want to have to do
And
this.
it doesn't matter because
I
we've
have to
defeated
protect
Zhu
my
Rong.
family. You leave me no choice.
Meng Huo appears. Obviously, he's going to do some damage too. So yeah, it can get annoying, especially when these guys are at a higher level than you are. But it's okay, we got this.
Looks like I'm done.
We're going to finish him off right about... Actually, no, probably not.
In the long run.
Just when I'm about to beat this guy, he's going to disappear again.
We won?
For the record, you don't have to worry about
That's
beating
a
Meng
relief.
Huo 7 times, but if you want to, by all means do so. Well, on to the next area, and on to the next, let's try this one right here. Pretty sure one of these is the poison. Meng Huo will keep on coming until you actually defeat him in the main objective. But it doesn't matter if you beat him or not. Actually, no, it does matter, because if you beat him, that's more experience for you. And seeing as how he's at a higher level than you are, that is a lot of experience. However, he's a tough customer to deal with at your level. Which is ironic that we have to start here. So now we need to search for the one-on hermit. Thankfully, we're not going to run into Meng Huo while searching for
lives
him.
in One Gorge, who knows about
I
dealing
would say
with
that,
the poison
but chances
pools.
are we'll end up running into the one-on hermit. Not like I want to run into the guy. Oh wait, he's over there. Not that far away. It's only 1,000 yards, and yeah, well, I can give Koei credit here too. They certainly know how to make this a tropical jungle. But beware, bandits and tigers are going to be the biggest problem you'll have to deal with. As you can clearly see here, they're everywhere. And when you're exploring the land, these bandits will be in your way every time, even if they're on your side. And I'm trying to catch an important base. Oh wait, I just did. I just weakened the mission that we just did, so yeah,
This
ironically
area is
enough, of all
now
the bases I
under
took,
my protection.
I weakened the mission that I was on so that I could go on ahead and get to the one-on hermit, but still, what happened to all the other bases I took that could have weakened all the enemies, especially that level 65 one I just recently did. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be riding Brynhilder and this goofy-looking horse. God have mercy. No words can describe how stupid this horse looks. Well, at least we're here. So all you do is just kill off the tigers that are trying to kill me. I mean, goddamn, I'm just trying to get poison. Or at least an antidote for the poison to try to keep the poison rivers from killing me. But nope. Of course, I run into tigers. Alright, now it's time to talk
What's that?
to
You want to know how to
Ming
overcome
Jia,
the
who
poison
will
swamp?
give
I can
you
give you one
the
person's worth of medicine to weaken
protection
its
from
effect.
poison, and it's only going to be for
If you
one
want more,
person, and you can
you'll have
only
to ask
cross
King
once
Zhou
with it.
His medicine
Or
should
be in the
neutralize
swamp.
poison entirely.
You have to find King Dosua and King Guosi, that's what it is. You gotta find King Guosi in order for the poison swamps to finally be cured. That way we won't have to worry about walking through poison for this chapter. Oh no! Later chapters, not so much. You'll end up walking through poisons, and everything you just done to try to get rid of the poison is not gonna help. Oh, Jesus Christ, I certainly hate these tropes so much. Oh look, there's also the armored troops too. And I'm trying to weaken this base too, because we're practically fighting like level 50 enemies, and I just made it to level 50. I think they're level 54 too. Whatever the case, they're too high for my taste. They have the advantage, and I don't like it. I'm gonna have to weaken them. After all, capturing bases is the key to weakening the enemy. I'm pretty sure you've heard of that name by now. Well, that's alright. We just need to get rid of all of the never-ending and never-stop-spawning troops. Oh god, this is gonna be flashbacks to Dynasty Warriors 4, where I just kept running into the troops just keep on coming. Your checkpoints kept getting taken. And while they gave you a lot of experience points, I'm not going to sit here and deny that the Nanmans gave you buku experience points. The problem with the matter is the Nanmans were just way too tough to deal with. And that's the thing, it's just too random, it's just too generic, let me put it like this, it's two Musa officers, the rest are generic officers, and it's a bunch of environmental hazards. That's what it is. Now I finally captured the place.
Under my protection.
We just need to get through the poison swamp, that's it. That took me a little bit further than what I needed to be, but okay. So now let's go on ahead and disable the poison swamp. Alright.
I'd like to advance. I would. All those
now
poison
all we need to
pools.
do is cross the poison pools and get the King Dosui.
How they're able.
And here I am
cross
thinking
the
that there's a
poison
peasant around
swamps like
here,
that.
but there isn't. Stupid GPS marker. They think this is so... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now of all times? Okay. And remember, folks, the Nanmans are immune to the poison swamps. You aren't, whether you own the area or not. A stupid trope that should have been ended in Dynasty Warriors 5. See, if you were playing as the Nanmans, when you went there and got poison swamps, at least for the most part, the Nanmans would not be affected by the poison swamps, but everybody else would be. However, in the Empire's games, God have mercy if you tried to cross those swamps. especially on Chaos mode, where it's not the swamps that'll kill you, it's the enemies pursuing you in the swamps that will. Alright, time to... Hey, go back. Go back, you fool. You have to run to the swamp. And because of the fact that I have immunity, I don't have to worry about being poisoned. Go through the swamps, you idiot. There we go.
Let's go. Now is the time to attack.
And get that. Oh, ouch. See, had I not gotten to that hermit, I'd be dead by now.
You performed great as always.
So,
there was no
yeah.
need for my strategy.
Look at the fact that this pool is bubbling blue. It's bubbling with poison. And the fact that I've walked through this. And the only reason why I'm taking damage is the troops actually knocked me off my horse and beat me up. So now that I've passed through, now it's time for us to find King Huo and make him give me the antidote, or at least some sort of medicine to stop poison pools. Look on the bright side. At least it's not climate change that's killing your troops, where it makes everybody all hazy like in Dynasty Warriors 4, but still, I hate the Nanmans so goddamn much. You don't need to try to mess with people's controls or just add bad stats effects to make the game hard. I mean, it's hard enough that you're basically got like high-level enemies, hard-hitting enemies. Oh god, it's a tiger. Oh god, it's a tiger. Hold on, let's kill it. Let's kill it.
We beat some medicine
I don't
out
have
of
an
King Huo.
explosive. Okay, I have a poison. Oh wait, no, I killed it. Okay, that works.
Oh, with this we can cross the poison safely.
Yeah,
Give
no
these
more
out to
surprises
everyone.
this time.
We won? Oh, good. That's
All
a
right.
relief.
Now it's time for me to go to the next area. And I think this one is where we... Oh, we gotta free the beast. And speaking of freeing the beast, I'll be right back. I have to deal with another beast of mine. Okay, I'm back. I had to feed the savage beast, which is my cat. And of course, now we have to free the savage beasts that are in the city. Now, I know what you're thinking. There is a complete and total territory, yeah, the territory's right there, and we're just waltzing in to face off against Meng Huo. Here's the thing, Meng Huo won't be faced off directly until you actually focus on his mission alone. Meng Huo will show up when you're trying to free Wu Tulu's, or was it King Mulu? I think it's King Mulu, yes. To free King Mulu's pets. Now here's the thing, if you call yourself rushing in to beat up Meng Huo, you're in for a world of hurt, because if you don't free these pets, you're looking at level 70 tigers. I'm not kidding. Level 70 tigers coming after you. And that's the last thing you want.
Hey! What are you doing to King Mulu's pets? He loves
So,
those things,
we
you know.
freed the tigers.
Keep your hands up.
That should be it. Oh, no, here he comes. So let's just go on ahead and beat up all of these enemies here.
You wish to challenge me?
Oh, and by the way, as long as these missions aren't complete, the missions and also the main objective is... Bit my tongue. The missions and the main objective itself will raise in level, so bear that in mind. That's why I said level 70 tigers will be coming your way if you're trying to take out Meng Huo now, or actually defeating the rest of these missions. all we need to do now is also break open the other cage. But I had to get rid of Meng Huo first. Because after all, experience points. And yeah, and also the Xbox DVR kicked off. So all we need to do is go after one more. There's only 2 cages in this entire area. We have to wait for the tigers to escape first in order for it to actually count. Because sometimes the tigers will stay in the cage and it won't count. That's why I went back to check. But the tigers are out of the cage. So all we need to do now is to break open this next cage, and that should be the Nanmans right there. Oh, actually that should be this battle. We still got a few more battles left. The elephant troops! Oh god, the elephant troops. Gotta deal with those guys too. And I'm pretty sure there's one more mission that shows up here as well.
Away. Now we don't have to fight them.
Gotta make sure that's dealt with.
The beasts have run away? This is a problem.
Well,
we need to find
King
them at
Mulu
once.
no longer has his tigers. So that will demoralize King Mulu.
I'm exhausted.
And like I said, he would be dealing with level 70 tigers because King Mulu would sick them on you.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally
Let's
see
just
to its defense.
go to the next objective, which is Threat of Nanzong. Which all we need to do. Let's make sure there's nothing else left. Okay. All we need to do is to defeat all of the yeah, we need to defeat all of the elephant troops. Yes, that is the elephant troops mission. Oh, I'm sorry that I'm having problems reading. I mean, the text is very small. I had to actually squint my eyes to see. But this is the elephant troops mission. Oh boy. If you thought getting smacked around by elephants was bad in Dynasty Warriors 3 through 5, and to some extent 6,
Elephants advance.
I don't think that elephant troops is 6, but they have him in 7 and 8. Oh, I know they have him in 7.
What is that?
No, I know they have him in 8
I've
actually.
never seen
Wait, no,
anything
they don't
like
have elephants in 8. Never mind. My bad. I thought they did. But they do have him here in Dynasty Warriors 9. And you just have to beat up all the elephant. Joe, here comes Meng Huo again. We're gonna have to beat him up again too. Seriously, how many times do I have to do this to you, man? It gets old after a while. Like constantly fighting in Nanman.
Forward, march!
I know y'all sick and tired of me complaining about Nanman. Sometimes it just gets so old. In the story of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, it's actually a pretty entertaining battle. It's not anybody else's fault that
Forward, march!
Koei just kind of screwed the pooch on how they handled the Oh God! I did not see that coming. Wow! I just got swatted away like a fly. Ugh. That is embarrassing beyond all belief. Oh, god damn it. Please don't smack me in front of an elephant. Oh, by the way, if anybody played the Far Cry games, specifically Far Cry 4, you'll know that elephants and rhinos are assholes in that game. Especially the rhinos. And you have to hunt those bastards too? Rhinos are assholes! And speaking of which, I almost got trampled by elephants. Well, at least I took care of Meng Huo. We got like maybe 2 more elephant troops to deal with. And once we deal with these swole guys, that's the thing. All these Nanman brigands are swole. You probably can tell the difference between them and also tell the difference
strength, but I share his
between
love of virtue.
regular brigands.
Deeds in battle
The brigands, they just all have clothing. All the Nanman brigands, they're swole as all get out. They're buff. Meng Huo's made buff, looking like Scott Steiner and stuff. it's just scary as hell that these guys are made intimidating. And back then, Meng Huo was looking like, how should I put this? He looked like Keith Lee with a huge neck beard and
You are unstoppable!
an afro, basically. I know I should not have said that, but that's the way he looked. And Keith Lee is an intimidating man. Don't get me wrong. I've seen him wrestle. He's an intimidating man. The dude looked like Keith Lee. Plain and simple. And when you see him now in the newer Dynasty Warriors, Meng was even more intimidating. But at the end of the day, the tropes that comes with the Nanman territory, it's just played out. Oh, by the way, I just ran into yet some more random resources, but also ran into some more enemies. And I think I've defeated these guys. Hold on, wait a minute. I think there's one more mission we need to do. Because the elephant troops was it. Why am I going straight to the main objective? Pretty sure there's some more objectives left to do. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh yeah, they are! 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Oh, right, I remember this. The armored troops, I forgot about them. Almost went in and had to deal with the armored troops. Yeah, that's the thing. If I had rushed into the main objective, guess what I would have got? The armored troops. So, all we have to do here is talk to Yue Ying.
The troops up ahead wear rattan
And
armor,
once we do,
meaning that
the
fire
next
is
thing
their
we're going to
weakness.
have to do is
Fire
talk to the
arrows
2
should
officers
allow us
that's
to
there and
overcome
get
them.
the ingredients she needs for the fire arrows,
We
and
will
that's
need
it.
supplies
This
to make
may
the fire
sound
arrows. We
crazy,
must hurry and
and
assemble
all you
them
have to
at
do is
once.
just mix things together, but that's not the case. They give you flags. All you got to do is just talk to the enemies there. This is one of a few times where the GPS actually works. Sometimes it does, sometimes
I have
it
plenty
don't.
of arrows. Do you need some?
But this actually works, so all you gotta do is just talk to the guy, he'll give you arrows. I would steal that oil pot, but I'm not going to. I'll do it later. Anyway, let's talk to this guy here. He has the oil, and all we have to do
I
is
have some oil
give it
here,
to
actually.
Yue Ying.
Do you need it?
And Yue Ying will set up the archer ambush for the rattan soldiers.
We have been able to make enough fire
This
arrows
was where
to deal
Wu
with the
Tugu
enemy's
and his
rattan
rattan
armored
soldiers were rampaging throughout Nanzong, and I think it was Madai who set his troops on fire with a firebomb. So yeah. Even though the battle itself in Romance was exciting, the actual battle was a one-sided well, it was at one point a one-sided curb stomping on
believe this
the
mission is a
terms of
success.
Yonkai, as Yonkai was
I'm
pretty much curb stomping
exhausted.
the Shu government for at least 10 years until Zhuge Liang decided
What
to
a
do
striking
something.
figure.
And then
Well done.
once that happens, Yonkai ended up being betrayed by Gao Ding,
This
and
area
things just
is
went
now
south from
under
there.
my protection.
And speaking of going south, we're going to be using the Juggernauts in Jiangning. All we have to do is clear out the
best
troops
way
of
to break the
privates
spirit
that
of the
happen
men
to
of
be in the
Nanzhong
vicinity.
will be
So
with the
all we need to
Juggernauts
do is
I
make
have
sure that the
developed.
Juggernauts do not get destroyed. If all the Juggernauts
I
are
need the
destroyed,
Juggernaut
we
unit to
fail.
proceed as far as
Funny
Jiangning.
thing is, we're only
They
dealing
will
with
need
foot
an escort
soldiers
to make
and
sure they're
not
not
Meng
attacked on the
Huo.
way.
If Meng Huo was here, that would be a problem. Since he's not, and since there's privates, let's go beat him up. Well, there's Juggernauts here.
We just have to destroy it.
You'd think it'd be a full-scale invasion. And more likely it will be.
Let's capture it and put it on show.
Oh, and let's not forget one other important thing.
Can't leave it on the loose.
If you started... Actually, no. This mission had to be unlocked in order for you to do it. However, if you jumped into the battle without actually doing the other missions, you won't get this mission. And you won't be able to turn the tide on the Nanmans. All of the Juggernauts had to cross the bridge. Sorry about that. It was a cut off moment from the DVR. We ended up defeating.
We won?
Now, most of the troops and the Juggernauts made it across the bridge no problem. So that means there's only one thing left. The Rattan troops. Or the armored troops, if you will. Once we deal with them, then we deal with Nanzong. Oh, and by the way, the Juggernauts also can deal with the Rattan troops as well. But since there's no other things left, we're gonna take care of the Rattan troops. Alright. They should be close by. In fact, I'm going the wrong way, you dunce. It put me right here at the spot where I needed to be, and I went the wrong way. There we are. Now it's time for the armored troops. Now, here's the difference with the armored troops and the regular troops. The armored troops has defense, and some of them are rallying, so bear that in mind. However, that's not going to help them, that is. And you want to know why?
My friends and allies are fighting with
The
all they have. I've got to
armored
do the
troops
same.
are about to be set on fire, aside from by me, in a few minutes. In fact,
Hit them with the fire arrows from Lady UAV.
there they are now!
My armor! My armor is on fire!
And there's nothing Meng Huo can do about it. So all we need to do is just defeat King Wu, and that's it. And just for the record, ladies and gentlemen, Wu is actually, Wu and most of the Nanmans are actually fictional, and they're also characters that practically made Zhuliang look good. By the way, Young Kai is nowhere to be found, and he's the guy who started this whole rebellion.
We're going to capture their most.
Oh well, can't win them all, I guess.
Armored warriors? Damn these shoes.
So on that note, we've defeated King Wu, and now all that's left is to try to deal with the Nanmans themselves.
We won? Oh, good.
And now,
That's a
let's
relief.
just call my horse, and let's go on ahead.
But not this
And,
strong.
ooh, we're at level 53. Nice. We're not even close to the main camp, so let's go over to the Nanmans' main camp. Even though we should be riding Brennhilder all over the place, we'll go over to the Nanmans' main camp. And we'll be doing a lot of stuff. And by a lot of stuff, I mean we're just going to be beating up Meng Huo. And for the record, once we do capture this area, we can come back here at any time we want and do business here. Yeah. Also, if you're starting off as the Nanmans, this is the last chapter for them, as already been explained in chapter 27, or part 27. That this was the last chapter. The Nanmans are one and done, and that's it. Let's hold open the door for everybody in case they all decide to show up. And now, all that's left is to play the waiting game. Oh, by the way, if the Juggernauts do show up in the middle of this, they'll break open the door, I do believe, and they will also come in and do damage to the troops, which will demoralize Meng Huo. But if you beat Meng Huo 7 times, he'll be demoralized anyway. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day,
You won't have your way with our
this is
way.
the last time we're gonna fight this
Keep Jiang
guy.
safe from your prying hands.
We're gonna have to keep teaching him this lesson until he finally understands. Nobody likes the Nanman territories. Anyway. climb over the hill. No, climb over the wall. Sorry, not the hill. It's a wall. Why did it call it a hill? I'm cool. I'm cool. I may be delusional, but I am... I'm not stupid. But nonetheless, let's use this Jubilation Spear for the last time, because we'll be switching over weapons in the next part. And we will just beat up Meng Huo and pretty much win the battle, because that was it right there.
You win, alright?
Meng Huo was weakened down to level 40-something. So this really was not that bad of a battle.
To our way of thinking.
Provided if any of the other Nanmans came in when we tried to invade the main camp.
I don't possess my father's strength,
So
but I
on
share
that
his
note,
love of
ladies and
virtue.
gentlemen, I think we're done here, and that should be the end of Chapter 10. Yeah, this is a long loading screen.
Impossible! How could I be bested in a test of strength? A rematch! I demand a rematch!
This battle has already been settled, King of Nanzhong. I think that you know no matter how often we fight, you will never beat us.
Shh.
We have no wish to continue this conflict. It is of no benefit to us. Why not join hands with us? We will work together to make your land rich and prosperous.
What? 1 minute you're attacking us, and the next you want to be our friends? Stop messing with my head!
We attacked Nanzhong because you posed a threat to Shu after falling for Wei's poisonous whispers. We had no desire to invade your lands. We are not your enemies. Indeed, we would like to be your allies. Can you understand where we are coming from?
Well, you beat us fair and square. I'll do what you want. But don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. If you claim you're our allies, then I'd better not see you try and attack us again.
I thank you for your understanding.
It appears that we have successfully subdued the lands of Nanzhong. Zhuge Liang, what do you propose we do next?
We have removed all concerns on other fronts. It is time for us to attack Wei.
Then it will finally begin.
We managed to prevent Wei's plan to attack on 5 fronts. But now the boot is on the other foot. If we attack, Wei will fight back grimly. We must give any attack all that we have.
Then once again, this will be a battle of great hardship.
All of us, officers and soldiers alike, are ready to fight. Master Liu Chen, give the order whenever you like.
Yes. But before that, Zhuge Liang and Zhao Yun, I would like to ask you a question. Tell me, can we really claim victory over Wei?
Lord Liu Chen.
The Wei forces are replete with brave soldiers. But the same could be said of our ranks. But I swear that my spear will bring glorious victory to Shu!
We must win, for the sake of Master Liu Bei and the others who have fallen for our cause.
And that's the end of Chapter 10. I'll see you guys in Part 31 when we start the definition of insanity known as the Northern Campaign. This is RVMan985. See you guys next time.